Ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes of a cruise ship? Well, sit back and take a journey with me as we search for the answers. Make sure to watch to the end. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jack, and I am back. So I guess you can say that I am back, Jack. Ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes of a cruise ship? From luxurious amenities to endless entertainment options, it's no wonder millions of people set sail every year. But beneath the facade of fun and relaxation, a darker reality lurks. Crimes on cruise ships are more common than you think, and the lack of awareness among the public is shocking. In fact, most people have no idea that crimes can and do occur on cruise ships. We often assume that we're in a safe and secure environment, but the opposite is true. The truth is, cruise ships are essentially floating cities, with thousands of people from all over the world, and just like any city, crimes can happen. From theft and burglary to sexual assault and even murder, the possibilities are endless. The trouble is, when something does happen, it's often swept under the rug. The cruise industry is notorious for its lack of transparency, and incidents are often downplayed or hidden from the public eye. It's a harsh reality, but one that needs to be exposed. So, in this video, we're going to take a closer look at the shocking truth about cruise ship crimes and what you need to know to stay safe. Cruise ships are big business, and the industry is growing rapidly. With over 30 million passengers expected to set sail in 2022 alone, it's clear that cruising is more popular than ever. But with this growth comes a unique set of challenges. When a crime is committed on a cruise ship, it's often unclear which laws apply and which authorities have jurisdiction. The laws that govern crimes on cruise ships are complex and often outdated. For example, did you know that many cruise ships are registered in countries like Panama or the Bahamas, which have limited resources and infrastructure to deal with criminal investigations? This can lead to a lack of accountability and a general sense of impunity. Before we go on, please let me take just a second and ask if you are enjoying this video so far. Please hit that like button. Also give that subscribe button some attention also. By giving it a click, also don't forget the notification bell so you never miss any of these golden gems. Thank you in advance. Now on with our feature presentation. In the next section, we're going to dive deeper into the world of cruise ship crimes, exploring the different types of crimes that occur, the statistics behind them, and the challenges in reporting them. So, buckle up and get ready for some shocking revelations. Crimes on cruise ships come in many forms, from petty theft and vandalism to more serious offenses like sexual assault and murder. One of the most shocking statistics is that sexual assault is one of the most common crimes reported on cruise ships. According to the FBI, over 100 sexual assaults were reported on cruise ships between 2013 and 2016 alone. But sexual assault is just the tip of the iceberg. Other common crimes include theft, burglary, and fraud. In fact, according to a study by the University of North Carolina, over 50% of all crimes reported on cruise ships are related to property theft. And if you think that's bad, it gets worse. Many crimes go unreported, either because passengers are too ashamed or too scared to come forward. So, why do crimes on cruise ships go unreported? One reason is that passengers often don't know who to turn to or how to report an incident. Cruise ships are often in international waters, which can make it difficult to know which authorities to contact. Add to that the fact that many incidents happen at night, when passengers are often drunk or unaware of their surroundings, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Another reason crimes go unreported is that the cruise industry often downplays or covers up incidents. In some cases, passengers have reported being intimidated or bullied into silence by cruise ship staff. It's a disturbing trend, and one that needs to be exposed. The lack of transparency in the cruise industry is staggering. Many cruise lines have been accused of hiding or destroying evidence, and some have even been caught lying about incidents. It's a culture of secrecy and denial, and one that puts passengers at risk. But it's not all doom and gloom. In recent years, there have been some significant changes in the way that crimes on cruise ships are reported and investigated. The Cruise Vessel Security and Safety Act, which came into effect in 2011, requires cruise lines to report all serious incidents, including crimes, to the FBI. It's a step in the right direction, but more needs to be done. One of the biggest challenges in reporting crimes on cruise ships is the lack of resources and infrastructure. Many cruise ships don't have the facilities or staff to properly investigate and handle crimes. Add to that the fact that many incidents happen in international waters, and you've got a logistical nightmare. So, what can be done to improve safety on cruise ships? One solution is to increase transparency and accountability within the industry. Cruise lines need to be held accountable for incidents, and passengers need to be aware of their rights. We also need to see more resources allocated to investigating and preventing crimes on cruise ships. In this section, we're going to look at some real-life examples of crimes on cruise ships, using news clips and data to illustrate the scale of the problem. From shocking videos of fights on deck to harrowing stories of sexual assault, we'll expose the reality of crimes on cruise ships. One of the most shocking cases in recent years is the story of a 15-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted on a Carnival cruise ship in 2018. The incident was caught on camera, and the assailant was later arrested and charged. But what's disturbing is that the incident was initially covered up by the cruise line, and it was only through the bravery of the victim that the truth came to light. Another disturbing trend is the rise of gang-related activity on cruise ships. According to reports, some cruise ships have become hotbeds for gang activity, with rival gangs fighting for control of the ship's illegal drug trade. It's a shocking development, and one that highlights the lack of security on many cruise ships. In this section, we'll examine some of the counterarguments to our claims about cruise ship crimes. One of the most common arguments is that cruise ships are safe, and that incidents are exaggerated or isolated. But is this really true? The reality is that cruise ships do take safety seriously, and many have implemented robust security measures to prevent crimes. However, the fact remains that crimes do occur, and that the industry needs to be more transparent and accountable. Another counterargument is that incidents are exaggerated or sensationalized by the media. While it's true that the media can sometimes sensationalize stories, the fact remains that crimes on cruise ships are a serious issue that needs to be addressed. In conclusion, the shocking truth about cruise ship crimes is one that needs to be exposed. From the lack of transparency and accountability to the sheer scale of incidents, it's clear that something needs to be done. So, what can you do to stay safe on your next cruise? Firstly, be aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings. Secondly, report any incidents or suspicious activity to the authorities immediately. And finally, do your research and choose a reputable cruise line that takes safety seriously. Thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on cruise ship safety in the comments. If you're interested in learning more about travel safety, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be exploring the hidden dangers of traveling abroad. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you in the next video.